Good day, everyone. My name is Moayad Elamin. I'll be presenting for stochastic process Parrots, the Interim progress report. So the team coordination, Aime and Julienne have been working on the data pre-processing, and me and Muhammad have been working on the key sentence extraction part. So in the data pre-processing part, Aime and Julienne worked on creating a pipeline that will receive a text. Regardless of the format, it will create paragraphs that will contain information, and then it can tokenize the text into sentences, words, and then provide the remits for the word. This part will be useful in the question answering part of the project. In the key sentence extraction part, me and Muhammad have worked on a process that will create a summary for the text. We use the library called SUMA, SUMA. That will receive a text, for example, the Lionel Messi article, and will give us the two example sentences right here. Messi regained his best form, and the one about 2003-4 season. So this library will give us an average of 30 to 40 sentences, which are sufficient for the process that we're trying to do with this project. But we are not sure about the ability of this to handle a lot of data and different data. So we are working on finding other more robust ways, for example, using GPT and transformers. We then try to use the systems that we created to generate some questions. We use the dependency trees that we found in Spacie to create a set of questions. For example, given it the sentence shown here, the king's speech, etc. We created a number of 4 questions based on the dependencies. These questions were a bit hard-coded, they're a bit rigid, the rules are not very lenient. So we were thinking about another thing, use the name entity of another in Spacie to create a list of potential questions for each question type. For example, the who questions are a list use a list of sentences that contain the entity person in it. So we will be using this to create our questions eventually. So for the next parts, we will be working on creating rules for each question type. For example, some will be creating on the what rules, the when rule, the who, and etc. We will start researching on how to create a question fluency classifier. We are probably going to use the questions provided by the dataset. We will work on creating a question scoring system that will score a question and given a sentence into hard, difficult, medium, and easy. This tool will be useful to give us the number of questions, for example, 20 questions that will be used for the project in the end. We have a couple of challenges that are concerned with the parser accuracy when working with fictional articles, the grammar for the questions and the answers, and the question ranking. These are the most difficult things that we think that are going to face in the future. So this is what we have been doing, data pre-processing and summarizing, and some preliminary rule-based questions. Thank you very much.